I've always told men to never be with an aggressive woman. Don't even be with a woman that's very jazzy at her mouth. And let me tell you why. If they can be very jazzy at the mouth with you and they can get in your face and all of that, then they can actually hit you. I always tell men, do not be in any kind of situation with a woman attempting to threaten you or sitting up here challenging your manhood or any of that. You want a woman. You don't want a gladiator. You understand? Now, they had this guy that's going to inform you fellas about the dangers of some of them little toxic women that some of you actually like. Because some of you actually like them little toxic women. But I want you to listen to what this man here that was a former police officer says about how the system treats men with domestic violence cases.
Fellas, this is going to be controversial. When it comes to domestic violence, if a female punches you, slaps you, elbows you, kicks you, bites you, and you do absolutely nothing to defend yourself, and I mean absolutely nothing, if she goes to punch you and she misses and she falls to the ground and scrapes her hand, that is enough probable cause for the police department to arrest you for domestic violence. She is going to be so upset that she will say anything to police officers to get you arrested. I'm telling you firsthand because I was a police officer. Police officers don't care about getting it right. All they care about is making the arrest and then letting prosecutors deal with it. And prosecutors are the biggest fucking scumbags you can possibly imagine. Even if you're innocent and the prosecution knows you're innocent, they're going to try so hard to squeeze a plea deal out of you. And when you, as a defendant, say, no, you're not going to take that plea deal and it goes to trial, they are going to judge shop. They are going to block evidence. They are going to coerce witnesses, and they're not even going to hand over all discovery to the defendant because they absolutely must win. They will prepare testimony with all the witnesses, including that female that punched you. And all that female has to do when she goes on the stand is say, I don't remember, and that will be enough. In 2019, the Nevada Supreme Court ruled in Anderson versus Las Vegas that any person accused of domestic violence must have a jury trial attached. And prosecutors in the city of Henderson, Nevada hated that. They hated it so much, city attorneys enacted immediately their own municipal ordinance, HMC 8.02.055, denying a person a constitutional right to a jury trial. Because they want to secure convictions. Prosecutors don't give a shit if you're innocent. So if you're a defendant accused of domestic violence, get ready to fight. And when I mean fight for your life. You are going to lose at trial. You are going to lose on appeal. You are going to lose in family court. You are going to lose. But you cannot let them bully you. You better come to fight and fight hard.
So as you heard, even if you don't hit her back, you can end up going to jail, getting charged, and having to fight a case. It's not worth it, fellas, to be with these toxic women that like to fight. Some of you are turned on by that stuff. And yeah, it's all good until she called them folks on you. Then now you're going to have an issue and a problem. And you don't need any kind of domestic violence on your record because it may mess with your gun ownership if you decide, you want to have that for whatever the reason. It can mess with, it's so many things that you can't do to having that kind of charge. If you're going to date a woman, you date a woman who's a grown woman, a woman that's feminine. Feminine women don't fight. Feminine women not trying to box with a man. Feminine women's not even trying to challenge men. You understand? I would even say that if she even talks to you in an aggressive manner, then that's something that, first of all, she's disrespecting you, first and foremost. And if she do hit you or attempt to hit you one good time, the relationship is over. I'm not saying you fight with her, because my mother always told me, you a man. You know good and well you're stronger than a woman. You don't have to hit no woman to get away from them, or if they try to push you or whatever, the moment they put their hands on you, that's the end of it. You walk away. You don't talk to them no more. That's it. Because you got to think about your, freedom. You got to think about your good name and your record. You don't want nothing on there with somebody like that. You understand? I'm telling you, this man just told you that them police would just arrest you just because, right? Some of them police don't want to hear nothing from you. So fellas, please, if you're dating any woman that likes to swing her hands or even get close to it, leave that woman immediately.